this.
Yeah, I want to talk about how we actually measure the
Right.
temperature. And we use this thing called a Stevenson box. It's about 5 or 6 feet above the ground. But you're probably saying, well, where's the thermometer? Well, the Stevenson box actually houses that thermometer. And the thermometer is protected against other direct radiation that might be coming, not just from the sun, but from some things like maybe asphalt that might be nearby, or a roof, or any other thing that might ultimately change the temperature. So that gives us a consistent read on the temperature, but it's in the shade. Right. So that's not where you and I or
Not
you
accurate.
at home are walking around. You're living in the real world, not in a Stevenson box. So come over here with me, guys. I want to
Move out
show
of your
you.
way.
Yeah, you're fine, man. But I want to talk about the feels like temperature and how that's a little bit more of an accurate read about how your body is going to then respond to the conditions that are out there. So it's a measure of how it really feels for a human when the relative humidity is factored in. Now, this apparent temperature is not a direct reading. It's a result of a calculation or of an equation that was determined. There's the equation. I mean, we'll move on from that. It's enough numbers for a Friday morning. But here's what's going on, all right? So when you get hot, your body does what? It sweats, and it produces that little layer of moisture, or sometimes you can see the beads of sweat, and that's your body's mechanism to try to cool down. Now, the cooling process happens when that sweat evaporates. The process of going from a liquid to a gas is a cooling process, and it literally cools the air immediately adjacent to your skin. That allows your body to cool down. Now, when there's a lot of water vapor in the atmosphere, that sweat or that moisture isn't able to go into the atmosphere, making it harder to cool, and then your body just stays warm. And that's why when the temperature is a little bit cooler, but you have a higher humidity, it feels warmer. And that's ultimately what we're dealing with today with those feels like temperatures up around 110 degrees.